my name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. I'm based in Scotland in the UK. You are very welcome here. This is a general reading for Sagittarius. Anybody who has Sagittarius somewhere in the chart, you might be a cross-watcher. You might just have stumbled upon this whilst YouTube was on autoplay. However you found me, the chances are there might be something here that resonates for you at the moment. This is also timeless. It is being recorded the second week of March, the second full week in March. And we are just about to come up to a lunar eclipse, which is the 14th and 15th, depending on where you are. No, it's the 13th and 14th, depending on where you are, of March. Full moons are usually a time when it's about change. It's about the end of things. New moons are about the start of things. Full moons are about the end of things. When there is an eclipse at the same time, it means that everything is on steroids. Apparently, the moon is going to turn blood red on the 14th or 13th or 14th, depending on where you are. I think North America, it's the 13th, and then the rest of the world is the 14th. So it's either before midnight on the 13th or after midnight, which takes it up to the 14th. So it's all the same night, if that makes sense. It's not Thursday night and then Friday night. It's all the same night. It just depends on where you are in the world as to which half of the day of that evening it actually is going to occur on. Now, astrologically, March is an absolute humdinger as well. We've got Venus in retrograde. We're about to have Mercury in retrograde on the 15th. And it all means that tensions are high, unexplained, uncalled for, potentially unnecessary things are about to happen. Not only to us, but particularly towards the end of the month, we are going to potentially see some really unprecedented stuff happening. Not only potentially to us, but to the world leaders, religion, finance, just so many situations that might be triggered during March. I've got an awful lot of cards here. So my advice to you is to try and write it out as best as you possibly can. If there are things that happen which are out with your control, or that you potentially have brought upon yourself, try and look upon whatever it is as something positive, because whatever is going to happen is going to have a silver lining. So try and watch what you're doing and what you're saying, Sagittarius, but at the same time, try and have some comfort in the fact that whatever does happen is going to be happening to you for a reason, and further down the line you will see that there is a silver lining in whatever it is that's happened. Now I'm running out of space here. Goodness. So I'm going to put the Nine of Pentacles down there, and then I'm going to put Three of Swords there and the Tower there. Now I hope you can see all of these. Yes. And the underlying energy, this looks like this is a lot of cards. The underlying energy is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is you having worked hard, and you are proud of the work that you've done. You are prosperous in however you choose to define prosperous. This can be emotional wealth, actual wealth. It can be health as well, mental health as well as physical health. So the cards we have, Sagittarius, is The Devil with the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. So we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles together. The Three of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Nine of Cups upside down, the Hermit with the Eight of Cups upside down, the Seven of Wands with the Page of Cups, and we end with the Three of Swords and the Tower upside down. Major Arcana cards that we have are the Devil, the Hierophant, the Hermit, and the Tower. The Devil is with the King of Pentacles. Now he's looking across at the Queen of Pentacles. She's not looking at him, she's looking at you. She's fallen out of love, in inverted commas, with the King of Pentacles. He's got some habit. It doesn't have to be anything really awful. He doesn't have to have some, you know, awful drug habit, or, you know, can't stop eating marshmallows or something. But there is something which is affecting this King of Pentacles. Are you the King of Pentacles? Perhaps you're too obsessed with work. Nine of Pentacles is about working really hard and seeing the fruits of your labour. But are you working too hard? Now the Knight of Swords is with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, as I said, is looking at us. The King of Pentacles is looking at the Queen of Pentacles. She's not having any of it. It's almost as though she's sort of putting her pentacle out to sort of go, no, actually, I don't need you anymore. I only do gentle tarot. But Sagittarius, is this a breakup that somebody is turning away from you and going, no, I'm sorry, I've had enough. I've got what I want out of the situation. This could be roles reversed as well. This could be, you could be the Queen of Pentacles and you could be saying to somebody, no, I'm sorry. I've had enough. I've got everything that I want from you. Now the Knight of Swords, swords are about truths. This could be with the Knight coming in that there has been or there will be a situation where a truth will come out, and that is when you're going to see this King of Pentacles in a different light. March is very much about that astrologically anyway, that it's very much a time of reflection. It might also be a time, because we've got Mercury and Venus in retrograde, that you might be revisited from the past, because I tend to read cards so that the ones on the left are more past, and then the ones on the right are sort of, we go from, you know, past to future. We're all on different energetic timelines though, so this might have happened. For some people, this might all be yet to happen. It might not resonate at all, and it might never happen. But if you're here, there's a chance that this will resonate, if not now, then in the future. So the Knight of Swords is coming in, or has come in, with revelations. They don't have to be bad ones, but they are ones where you've suddenly gone, oh, I've been doing all of that work, and now I don't want to be in this situation. This could be a work situation, because Pentacles are, as I said, about actual wealth as well as emotional wealth and health. The next two cards we have are the Three of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. The Three of Wands is a lovely card because you can see here that there are three wands. There are two which are planted in the ground. she has this third one, and she's signalling, it's lit at the top, and she's signalling to this ship which is coming in, and the sun is coming up, and she's going, I've made my decision, this is, you know, I pick you. Wands are opportunities. I also want to just point out on this card, this wand here, that there's a crown on it. This again could be you. You know, you've tried this one with the heart on it. You've tried this one with a crown on it. And this may be the crown of the King of Pentacles, that you've gone, right, been there, done that. And I also want to say as well that the Nine of Cups we have is upside down. I had a reading a couple of days ago, which was, I want to say Virgo, it might have been Libra, where this Nine of Cups was the other way round. If I show it to you, hopefully you can see that. And I just felt that he was somebody not to be trusted. He just looks a bit dodgy to me. Not somebody that you'd want to come and, you know, he's sort of going, come and sit down. And I just feel at the moment as though he's somebody that I wouldn't want to go and sit down with. This is upside down in your reading, Sagittarius. And he has got this heart on his magic lamp here. He's also got a mouse coming out of it. And I almost want to say as well that this person, this doesn't have to be a man, the same as the King of Pentacles doesn't have to be a man. But I almost want to say that this second one that you've got planted here, that you've tried it and it didn't work, that this person, somebody who gave you happiness or you thought was going to give you happiness, is this second option which you have stepped away from. You can see that she's almost very much like blocking the view to this person that's in this Nine of Cups card, that she's literally turned her back. The Six of Pentacles is with the Three of Wands. The Six of Pentacles is very much about giving rather than receiving. This is about you being generous. And I think that you are being very brave in being so generous. And you're being generous with your heart. The Queen of Pentacles is a very loving and giving, generous person anyway. But because of what's happened in the past, you have very much freed yourself. Now, I'm a Gemini, and my opposite sign is Sagittarius. And we can be quite alike in some ways. And Geminis are certainly very, very quick and very able to just sort of change like that. You know, they can fall out of love with somebody as quickly as they fall in love with somebody. And some star signs very much cling on to emotional ties. And I feel as though this has been a journey for you. But because you have this underlying energy of confidence and self-worth, and that you have worked hard to get to where you are, that you're not throwing caution to the wind, but you are able to remove yourself from the feelings that you have had potentially in the past over previous situations, and almost wipe the slate clean and gone, yeah, I'm still very aware, you know, these two are still within her sight, these two wands, but she's embraced what she's learned from these previous situations, and she is very much investing herself, her heart, and potentially some money as well into this third opportunity. The next two cards are the Hierophant and the Nine of Cups. We've already said about the Nine of Cups, chap. Maybe somebody not to be trusted. Maybe somebody... The Hierophant is somebody of status, somebody who is wise, clever, a leader. Quite often, you might be able to hear the rain on my roof. I do apologise. Actually, I think it's sleet. I hope you can still hear me. The Hierophant is usually a pope type figure. this is still obviously religion. She has a dead tree here and she has a live tree here. And she is the person or the energy which can breathe life into a situation by imparting their wisdom onto you. Now, this could be you. You could be the Hierophant now, because this Nine of Pentacles is sort of almost the non-religious version of the Hierophant. That the Hierophant could well be you, that you've learnt so much, and that you have again learned that this Nine of Cups person is not the person that you should be following. A lot of my readings, in fact almost all of my readings, have all been about people and them sort of not turning out to be the person that we thought that they were going to be. This is very much what March is all about. It's about looking at connections, the people that you communicate with, the people and the circles and the job that you do, and you assessing why you're doing it, why you associate with that person or those people, and what you want to be doing instead. The next two cards are the Hermit and the Eight of Cups. The Hermit is, maybe you're going to find that this third option that you're going for is quite a lonely path. You might just be saying, well, forget everybody else. I'm here, I'm in my nice garden, I've got my hawk for company, I've got fruit, I've got abundance, I've got everything I need. I don't actually want the hassle of other people. I'm investing my time and my energy and my money in myself. And that would very much back up this Hermit card. This Hermit is going up the stairs. Sometimes the Hermit cards are at the top of a mountain, that they've got to the point where they know who they are and why they're there and what they want. I feel as though you are still on that journey. And the Eight of Cups is about walking away from something which has maybe made you happy-ish, but you would walk away, if it was in the upright position, you would walk away because you felt like you deserved better, or there was just better out there. I think what you need to do is focus on this self-love and not make any rash decisions. Don't suddenly throw your cups out the window and say, right, I'm off. March is about reflection. March is about riding out the month and seeing what happens around you. Remember, I said that everything has a silver lining. You just have to try and ride your way through whatever is going to happen, whether that affects you locally or nationally or internationally. The next two cards we have the Seven of Wands and the Page of Cups. After you have got to the top of this steps and you're starting to see things more clearly, potentially this is seeing yourself more clearly, you will have an opportunity, or something will come to you, a message will come. The Page of Cups is about a messenger, or it might be somebody young, younger, or acts young, coming to you. If you can hear, it's an assault on the ears. This reading, obviously you've got the birds, and then you've got Meggie, my old lady rescue bulldog, snoring because she's got a big squishy face because she's a British bulldog, and then you've got a mixture of sunshine and showers outside on the roof as well. It's bizarre weather. So the Page of Cups, this can be somebody young. It will potentially be somebody that you're not expecting is going to come and give you a message as well. It might be somebody who, because we're in retrograde, this might be somebody who you perhaps haven't seen eye to eye with in the past, that you've either dismissed them or you didn't give them the time, but something changes here. Maybe when you look at what you want and what you need and what you deserve, that somebody is going to come with some happiness, something which will make you smile, bring you joy. But it's somebody that you're not going to expect does it. And it's someone that I think you are going to have found yourself quite defensive when you mixed with them in the past. Now, the last two cards we have, the Three of Swords upright and the Tower reversed. The Tower is about things changing, and about things changing where you don't have control. The Three of Swords is about, it can be about loss, it can be about heartache. With this card, you can't quite see, but I'll just move them down a little bit. This card has got the two swords in either side of the heart here, but the third sword isn't there yet. If you don't welcome in this person or this opportunity for happiness, and you haven't done the work on yourself to find out what it is that you want and why you want it and who you are generally as a person, something will happen which the universe will step in and they'll say, okay, we've given you the opportunity to do the work yourself. We've kind of given you enough notice. We've given you enough signs. We've prodded you. We've gone, come on, Sagittarius, you need to stop doing X. You need to get Y out of your life. Oh, I do apologise about Maggie snoring. If you welcome this person into your life or this thing into your life and do the work on yourself, you will make the changes yourself. You will not need the Tower, which is why it's the other way round. Tower usually brings heartache. By you making the decisions yourselves, the universe won't need to give you a Tower moment, and it will also stop you having to feel this emotional pain as well. Potentially here you've already got these two swords. This might be this Nine of Cups person who has upset you, and it might also be the King of Pentacles person that has upset you as well. And this is this owl saying, no, because you've done the work, this third sword is not getting sunk into your heart. I'm going to just do a very quick Wisdom of the Oracle card. Two cards have jumped out. These are really very popular cards. This is Colette Baron Reid. So we have Yin, which actually came out upside down, which is the number 2 card. And then we have a never-ending story. Now Yin goes with Yang. I think the first card is Yang. This is about you understanding and getting to grips with your Yin and your Yang, both parts of you, your actual side and your shadow side. Your shadow side is the one where, you know, you'd rather not admit that you've got, you know, an obsession with slippers and meringues or something. You know, it's sort of like the bit that you'd rather that people didn't really know. And then the never-ending story is showing that if you do not do the work in March, that the cycle is just going to carry on. It's very, very important that you ride March out and you see as to what is going to happen, what energy comes. And it could be quite extreme. Go and check out, Christopher Renstrom is a fantastic astrologer on YouTube. Check him out. He's very, very good at explaining what's going on astrologically. The lunar eclipse is the 13th and the 14th. That is going to be powerful as it is. We've got another eclipse at the end of March. We've got all of these planets going absolutely nuts in ways we've never seen before in our lifetimes. So go and look astrologically as to what might be expected of March. You might already be seeing odd things, extreme things happening where you are. It might be weather, it might be political, it might be whatever. Things are going to change. As I said, you have to do the work yourself. You don't want the universe to do it for you. So use March to never forget how incredible you are, regardless of what's going to happen in March. But it is going to happen for your best intentions. Take care, Sagittarius. I hope this has resonated. If it has, I would love to know where you are in the world, because it blows my mind as to where my videos get to in the world whilst I'm sat here at my table in southern Scotland in the UK. And also, if this has resonated, please let me know how it's resonated. If it hasn't, then check out your moon sign as well, or your rising sign. Particularly if you're born at night, your moon sign may well resonate more than your sun sign. Sagittarius, thank you so much. If you'd like to subscribe and like the video as well, it pushes the video out to more people and I get to help more people. Thank you. Take care. Try and enjoy March and just stay safe and strong. Bye.